So my overall target is going to be 2024. Now I got to figure out how do I get into this. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Kaci. I am a day late, but I'm here nonetheless. I want to walk through GBPAUD with you guys and give you my take and perspective on it through a multiple time frame analysis. If you're new to the channel, multiple time frame analysis just means we're going to walk through each time frame. We're going to take a look at where we are in the market and the high probability areas where price has the potential to reverse in order to determine how we're going to move in the market. I am a swing trader, right? And so I look for longer term setups, longer term trades. And so by doing this time frame analysis or this top down analysis, we're able to get a bird's eye view of what's going on and how we can capitalize on the opportunity in the market. So what I've just done is I have gone through, identified our swing lows, swing highs. If you don't know what those are, I definitely encourage you to go through the no cost mini course so you can learn that along with some other terminology and ideas that I use in this analysis so that you can stay on point. What I've done is turn on my smart support in order to determine if I selected the right things, and I did. I'm going to turn on my smart resistance and we're good. So that was the monthly chart. I'm going to go down to the weekly and we're going to do the same thing that we just did, right? Where we identify support, resistance, key levels where price has the potential to reverse. So we are on the weekly chart. And what I'm doing is going through, finding those swing highs and swing lows. And I'm looking for them on the weekly time frame, 1, 2. So this can't necessarily count right now to the end of the week, but I can choose this one. I'm gonna go ahead also and get that. We chose that. We got a level here as well. And good stuff. Now, this is one of the ones that I did go over with my coaching group yesterday. And so y'all are getting a little sneak peek at some of the stuff that we do. But when I tell you those sessions are fire, they are fire. I love the community that we've created and just the fact that everybody wants to learn, and so they put their best effort forward and we have a good time. So I enjoy it. If you are in the coaching group, go ahead, comment below. Let us know what you like. Um, all right, so I got that one. And then I think I can't count this yet because we're still forming this right here. So I think I'm almost good. I think I got 2 down here. All right. Smart support. Okay, so it looks like we are good. I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit and then I'm gonna let it go. And then we'll double check that resistance. And it looks like we're good too. I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit. We're good. So I'm gonna turn this off. Then I'm gonna go down to the 4 hour and we're gonna drop our resistance area there. We're gonna turn it gray. I see a level here. We also have a level. That's not it. Or is it? It is. It looks like it is. I got another level here. And then I think we got one here. So I'm gonna grab this too. Now, if again, you don't know what I'm doing, you don't know what I'm saying, go to the mini course so you can keep up, follow along. So you don't get lost in the sauce. I know what I do seems a little intimidating, a little lengthy, seems like a lot of work, but once you get the hang of it, like you good. Now I'm choosing this over here because I believe, let me see, I don't have to. So let me get rid of this. That's not a level. I believe I have a level here. So let's turn on smart support to double check. And there are 2, there's 1, there's actually 2 here. So I'm gonna grab this one. So now that I've done that, I'm backing out because I got my levels chosen. Now I need to understand the direction of the market. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to click below my last significant low or last significant price action. That's been to the upside. So on the monthly, we can see that we're bullish, right? Hold on. Let me fix this. We can see that we are bullish, and we've had a 38.2 pullback. So theoretically, our take profit is at 216668. I'm going to turn this green. I'm going to mark this off as my monthly D extension. So our key level is at 211668. That's our monthly D extension. This is the active fib. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go down to the weekly, and I want to see what we got going on here. So on the weekly, our D extension remains the same. See, 211668. So we have our A low at 172386, B high at 199685. We had a 38.2 pullback. I believe it's 38.2. The low was 869. This was 944. So we did 38.2 pullback. And so now our D extension sits above monthly resistance at 208,468. But this is like the weekly and the monthly chart. This means it could take forever for price to get where we need it to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my fib over to the last structure low to get an idea of where we're at now. So looking at this, we had a low, B high, we had a 618 pullback. Our D extension was hit in December, right? And then we got a little bit of a pullback. It looks like almost to the 50% fib line. And so our D extension sits at, for the current leg of price, D extension sits at 211495, which is still above, what is this weekly? Still above the monthly resistance level. So I'm gonna do, what is this? Weekly current leg D extension. All right. So I know I'm moving to the upside. Now I want to go down to the daily, get an idea where we are at on the daily, right? So I got to get rid of this fib. And then I want to back out and see where we are. If I do the fib from like the low, it's going to give me the whole big old move. I don't want the whole big old move. I want to see what's happening in the current leg of price. So you see on the big old move, what we got here is that we are at a 38.2 pullback, and our D extension sits at 214615. So in the zone between weekly and monthly level. So I am going to, I'm curious on the current leg of price, like the low, right? So I want to see what's happening. What can I get into now? So I'm going to click below the last low. That doesn't give me much, right? That don't give me anything. I'm going to click over here. This is our current fib. So looking at this, it gives me some information, but it's still not what I need. I'm actually going to go over to the next level of structure over here. And I'm going to click below the last low. And looking at this is what we got. See how we drilled it all the way in? So on the active leg of price, we had an A low, a B high. Looks like we had a 786 pullback. Price hit that D extension. We formed a swing high. And then we came back, found a level of support against daily level. We had an 86 pullback, so that would make our target right around here, which is at 2024. So I'm going to do daily D current leg. So my overall target is going to be 2024. Now I got to figure out, how do I get into this? So now that I'm starting to move through the time frames, I'm going to set this up for me looking for buys, right? So I'm going to be interested in this leg, because if I put the fib down here, it's not going to give me much information. It's not going to tell me anything that I can do. See, I just deployed, they're clear. This doesn't tell me anything. I need to get to where price is right now. So I'm going to click below the last low, and I see that on this time frame, our D extension sits at 199862. But I need to figure out, how do I get in now, right? How do I get in now? So we had a low at 196447. We formed a high against 199066. And then we found a level of 4-hour support at 1974. 2.46. I'm going to take my fib. I'm going to drop it off here because I'm trying to figure out how to get in this leg of price, right, of what's going on. I'm going to drill down to the 1 hour. It's not something that I typically do, but in order to get in on the action that's happening now, it's something I have to do. I'm going to take my ray and then I'm going to drop it as if I'm looking for a buy entry into this position. Now, I believe we've already missed it. Me and my team got in yesterday, and we got in around this level right here, right? Price came back, tested the backside of the trend line, started moving to the upside. So this was our entry zone. And if you were part of our crew, you would have known that last night. That was the buy signal, right? I'm bullish till 2024. This was the original buy entry. Now it's like, okay, how do I get in for what's happening right now? So I'm going to drill down to the 30 and I'm going to deploy the fib. Still active fib. This is still a level at the 50% fib. So we did get the 61.8 pullback. I am going to drill down just a little bit. Let me look at where we are. This ain't going to give me 786. That don't give me much. I'm trying to find a way in now. So I'm going to put it below. This still might be active. There we go. So we did A, B. We pulled back to the 618. We may revisit this area, right, as a level of a test before we continue up. We may not. But this would be the entry for the long term, I think, to 2024. So the way we set this up last night was based off of this. So we did a stop loss below the last low. I think it was at 1981. I'm going to turn this red. And I'm going to move this over. I just wanted to make sure I got below the last low. And then we set up the profit and the entry from this zone here at 1984. We were in the buy zone last night and with the target of 2024. Daily, current leg, the extension. Oh, I didn't mean to move the whole box. Okay. So I am going to change this green. And then there we go. So, and I may have even made this stop loss just a little bit bigger. This is off the 30 minutes. I'm sure I did. I probably based it off the hour. Let me go back to the hour. Probably even more than that. This is what? 193. This is 190. Yeah, I think it was at least 50, maybe even 75 pips. The smart thing to do is to put it below the last significant low, which is here. And when you look in the grand scheme of things, that's an awesome risk to reward setup, right? So I think it was 75 pips. Yeah, I don't think it was this low. Our entry may have been a little bit tighter. But when you look at the risk to reward, you're risking, let's call it 95 pips in order to gain just under 400, I believe it was at the time we looked at it. Yeah, 415. So to me, this makes sense all day, right? This is a buy opportunity all day. So I like this setup. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you trade GBPAUD? If not, curious, why not? But what do you think about this potential setup? How are you playing it in the market? And then if you like what you're seeing, you like the way I mark up charts, then I would advise you to consider subscribing to the channel. And then if you're like, Kaci, I love your approach to the market, I would suggest that you go take a look at the no-cost mini course. That's going to help out a lot. And then lastly, if you've already been through the mini course, you've already taken the course, I would consider coaching if you think it's right for you. All of that information can be found in the video description. The link on how to access all of that can be found in the links. And yeah, so anyway, I will not be making a video next week or publish next week. It is my birthday, and so I'm gonna take a little bit of time off to celebrate with my family and kind of just chill out for a little bit. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you have a phenomenal trading week, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.